I don't know if it helped these or not.
It does.
Well, Deborah is almost 60, and she was a patient that has been in for a number of different consults from time to time, and she just could not get her head around having a facelift. But her biggest concern and what she didn't like, she wanted to have this neck area addressed, and she really didn't like these jowls. And other tightening devices that we've had would have tightened her skin, but they wouldn't have taken those little fat deposits around the neck area away, and there's really nothing else. There's just nothing that's going to melt fat. So this was great. This was the answer to her prayers, because she did not want to have surgery, but she wanted to look better.
With one handpiece, with either the cooling on or off, you can have the cooling on, drive the heat deep, melt the fat, have that thickness of the waddle thinned out, and then let that heat dissipate a little bit, and then turn the cooling off or use the other smaller handpiece with no cooling and go and heat the skin. So you've done effectively what a facelift would do without pulling. You've extrinsically removed the bulk and you've extrinsically tightened the skin, all completely non-invasively and fairly painlessly as well.
It is unusual to use the body applicator on the face, but this target, this little pooly fat that's hanging out underneath our jawline, what I'm able to do with the body applicator, adjust it to melt the fat, and really you have to bring the watts down pretty low because this is very thin, and you have to bring the cooling up, so you can't go as deep with that. But if you go slow with it, very controlled, and work gently with the patient, you can really do a nice contour at melting that fat. Now feel your jaw for me. Can you feel the difference? It's amazing. You can see it.
See a difference.
It's nice.
Well, my nurse friends always say, less invasive is better if you can get the results. And so, they're pretty critical about what provides a result and which doesn't, and they were really supportive of the Exilis.
There are patients who want a facelift, are the right age for a facelift, but for some confounding medical reasons can't have it, yet they still want that skin tightened. More than happy to recommend Exilis. It has absolutely zero risk, and she can have some skin tightening. It's not going to replace a facelift, but it's her best option that exists today in 2012.
As soon as I heard about this option, it seemed like the perfect one for me.
What I feel just feels like warm pressure being circulated around my neck. It's actually a very soothing feeling.
The whole procedure takes very little time. I came into the office and was out in 30 minutes and was able to go right back to work. Following the treatment, there was no noticeable signs that anything had been done. No redness, no bruising, nothing.
Wow, this looks great, Akshita.
Yeah.
Thank you.
One of my esteemed colleagues did a 30-patient study in his clinical practice and was looking for submental fat deposition. He was looking to treat skin laxity and overall wrinkle reduction. And with the 30 patients, he had very impressive results. And the patients in his study were very pleased. They felt that the machine heated up right away, was not too hot. He had similar results to the results that I'm getting. And the bottom line is that for monopolar focused radio frequency, Exilis, in my opinion, is the way to go because patients like it. The results are very, very consistent, and what patients want is something that they can rely on and tell their friends about. So at the end of the day, that's what I'm getting, and they're happy with that.